You okay?
No. No farm boy.
No farm boy. Our Lord and Savior was not in this episode. Let's see, so I'm clicking through.
What if he doesn't show up till like the last episode?
That'd be so weird. I've missed my farm boy. Okay, so why?
Like it's a cliffhanger of the whole season. Who is farm boy?
Yeah.
They never answer it.
Like 90% he's Spring Maiden somehow. Anyway, or the new wizard. So Weiss is walking through her house. She talks to her brother, who was he kind of shady to you?
Yeah.
He was acting shady.
He was like douche runs in the family, but he's not as bad as Papa.
Yeah, he was kind of like, I don't know how to describe it.
Sketchy.
Yeah, he was very sketchy.
He seems kind, but also manipulative.
Yeah, he seems like he would be manipulative. Also, it seemed like he was trying too hard to be nice. So that was kind of shady. He's kind of cute, though. I'm just saying. Nice, simple design. Oh, so there's the family portrait. Okay, yeah, so we never saw Weiss's mom before. She never talked about her mom. So I'm assuming either she has a decent, normal relationship with her mom, or, like, both her parents are, like, shady. And, like, weird. Because didn't, like, her brother say she's, like, drinking in the garden?
Yeah.
Maybe she just doesn't like having to be married to douche man. Okay, so the family portrait, that's cute. That's cute, I like it. Weiss looks so sad, though. They all look so sad. Then we have this lovely scene.
Is this in Ruby's head, or was she just hearing the video Jean was playing and incorporated into her dream?
I don't think so, because here it sounds like Pyrrha is, like, upset and in pain, but that's not how she was in the video.
Yeah.
I liked how they used the old Pyrrha model for the video, by the way.
Yeah.
I think Ruby's having some weird dream, except it's confusing because Ruby wasn't there for the whole "do you believe in destiny" talk and like all the emotional moments between Jean and Pyrrha. So I don't know.
I think it has something to do with the thingy she did on the building.
Oh yeah.
And somehow, for some reason, either she's communicating with Pyrrha through like the spiritual plane, or Pyrrha was assimilated into her consciousness.
Okay, someone made a comic, and it's like Team Ranger going off to travel to Haven. It's like a dumb Ruby comic, and it's like Jean says, "I miss Pyrrha," and then Ruby's like, "I miss her too, Jean, but she'll always be with us." And then Jean's like, "How?" Or she's like, "In our hearts," or whatever. And then Ruby's like, "No, in my lungs. I might have accidentally breathed in some of her dust when she died on top of the tower." Anyway.
What if that becomes really weird? If that's true, or something like
I don't think
like that. No, not that specifically, but something like that is true, and Ruby like has Pyrrha inside of her, and like
I don't know. See,
then
I
there's
have a
some
theory.
like love triangle shit going on. Like Ruby all of a sudden has feelings for Jean because she has Pyrrha inside of her, and then
That'd be so weird.
I know, right?
I would not like that at all.
Like the
I don't
pain
know.
and
Their ship name is Lancaster. Ruby and Sean. Anyway, but okay, so notice in this like weird dream sequence, there's like the yellow bubbles and the white bubbles, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like yellow's like Pyrrha and Jean's aura is white. So I'm assuming it's like something, unless it's like just colors that they did, it's something to do with Jean and Pyrrha.
There's also a white that came out of Ruby's eyes.
That's true. So they wake up and they're traveling, they have a map. And they're like, Jean's like, my family went here. And Ruby's like, what did you do? And he's like, we went camping. And then all this stuff. Jean has 7 sisters. Oh yeah, and then the town is kind of burned down. And this is, okay.
Tonal shift.
Yes, tonal shift. Something was obviously up with Ren and Nora, Ren especially. Ren was acting like he had some type of memories of something like this. See, he's the one who, like, he's walking in front, and he's the one who's paying the most attention, I feel like, and he sees the dying guy. So I feel like this is some type of, like, very minimal backstory. Like, there's some type of, like, PTSD or something. Because we don't know what happened to Ren and Nora. And, like, we know they don't have any parents or any family left to go to.
Yeah.
So, Ren's trying to help this dead guy. And he said they were attacked by a tribe of bandits, which brought the Grimm. Let's see. And, I mean, they're trying to decide how to help the dude. But then they start talking, and this was so sad, just Ren in the background being all sad because, like, the dude died. Like, I do not like seeing Ren upset. It bothers me a lot.
Yeah. Yeah,
so Huntsman Man passed away. Jean is tired of losing everything. And that's just, Rooster Teeth, you're horrible! They want to stir up all the memories we tried to suppress. Poor Ren. Okay, yeah, then there's this symbol. It's like a horseshoe with a dot at the bottom. Mm-hmm. So, obviously, Ren and Nora have seen that before.
Or an afro and goatee.
Or it's an afro and goatee, that's very true. Or mine went to two very different places. Let's see. So, Ren and Nora have obviously seen this symbol before. Probably the same tribe of bandits attacked their village and killed their parents or something like that. That's what I'm going for right now. So, I feel like if RWBY starts getting followed by Tyrion and, like, Salem and them are going after RWBY, then I feel like Ren and Nora might try to do something about the bandits, or they might have another run-in with the bandits and try to get revenge. Or something. Okay, so Weiss goes into her douche dad's room, and he's arguing with Ironwood about the dust embargo.
He's all scruffy. He's like all crow looking now.
Yeah, Ironwood's all scruff. I can talk scruffy. I like his new outfit. It's very nice. Mm-hmm. So people were talking about how, like, military generals, they're, like, almost always clean-shaven, right? So obviously Ironwood's going through some shit.
Yeah, like his Atlas.
Atlas is not allowed to ship out dust. Mm-hmm. So, in the last episode, Nora, when they were talking about the dust they have, Nora was like, "Thank you, Schnee Dust Company." Yeah. So, what's that going on? Is Weiss smuggling it to them?
I bet.
I don't know, that'd be nice. So, yeah, they're just arguing, and Jacques is being a douche nozzle. You can go fuck himself. So, Weiss is there, and then Ironwood's like, "I'm gonna leave now," and then he's like, "You can train an Atlas," and Weiss is like,
Ironwood seems nicer. Like, now that he's gone through some shit, he seems like he's less of a douche.
He wasn't really a douche. He just didn't agree with Ozpin.
And Ozpin is bae, so.
Ozpin is bae?
Yeah, so.
Do you ship them?
Ozpin and Ironwood?
Everyone ships Glinda and Ironwood.
Well, yeah.
Because in Volume 3...
because they're perfect for each other.
Exactly, but in Volume 3, did you notice there was, like, when they were coming up the elevator, when Ozpin was telling Pyrrha about the maiden stuff, Glinda and Ironwood came up the elevator alone together, and, like, Ironwood adjusted his tie, and Glinda adjusted her glasses. Did you notice that?
No!
It's amazing. There are lots of theories about that. Anyway, so... Her dad is so skinny. What the fuck? Her dad's legs are tiny. Does he have, like, a portrait of his young self in the room?
He skipped leg day.
He skipped leg day. I like his office, though. It's cool. I like the whole Atlas Castle design. It's, like, so detailed. Like,
I would have expected him to have a more, like, grandiose office.
Really?
Like Ozpin's.
Well, Ozpin's was...
Well, no, but it's like a big open space. This is like a library. It's very interesting.
Yeah. They need to raise money for Atlas and the Schnee Dust Company because they can't ship out dust, right? So they're going to have a charity concert. And basically, it's been kind of revealed, I guess, that the White trailer where we're introduced to Weiss is something Weiss organized at the last minute to kind of spite her dad before she went to Vale. Mm-hmm. So I think it's something kind of similar to that, and they want Weiss to be in the concert because she was there for the fall of Beacon.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, also, her dad... I don't know if I'm trying to get another shot, but as far as I can tell, her dad only has a picture of their brother on his desk. He doesn't have a
I
picture
thought I
of
might
his
have seen
daughter.
one of her on the bookshelf.
On the bookshelf?
But you couldn't really tell who it was of. It's either her or Winter or his wife.
Yeah, I can't really tell at all who that is. I like his bookends, by the way. But anyway, he only has a picture of his son on his desk. I think as a father who's really rich and owns a big, gigantic company, he would prefer a son. Because...
Sexism.
Yeah. Needs her to perform in the concert, and she's like, ugh, but then she's like, fine. So you can see the picture on the shelf right there, but it's still hard to see. Anyway, okay, so Weasley's... Oh, yeah, so then Klein is the nice butler man.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's cool, and he has a cute mustache. And he can change his eye color, which is why I was joking, like, Neo confirmed.
And he has freckles. Thank you.
Yeah. But, you know, in Volume 3, the conspiracy was Neo was everyone. Because she could just disguise herself.
Yeah.
It was awful. So, Butler Man is nice, and he can change his eyes to, like, red and yellow and brown. And Weiss likes him, and they're friends, and he makes fun of her dad, which I like. Then, like,
This shit again.
more strange Pyrrha, RWBY, Jean dreams. RWBY wakes up, and Jean's gone. Okay, and this is what I was talking about. I have a theory earlier. I like how they have color-coordinated sleeping bags. That's cute.
Yeah.
So, RWBY goes off to look for Jean, and I'm sad that Nora and Ren aren't cuddling, because they should be. Oh yeah, so there's this shit going on, where they're fucking watching... Jean is watching an old video of Pyrrha helping him train. So when was that filmed? But also, okay.
On their little rooftop place.
I know, but like, when? I don't know. Anyway, so I have a theory. So when Pyrrha was teaching Jean about aura, like in Volume 1,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, this is probably a really bad theory. They were talking about how, like, weapons and equipment are conduits for aura and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, RWBY has said a lot of times that, like, the weapons are an extension of themselves. So, what if, because, like, Jean got Pyrrha's old metal equipment fused into his armor, what if it has, like, some weird, like, resonance of, like, her soul in it? I don't know.
That's so sad.
I don't know. It's just a theory.
Awesome.
A RWBY theory. Anyway, so this was so fucking sad and depressing.
Well, did you see, like, the white, like, the wind that was going?
Yeah,
into
he's, like, has, like, wind coming out of his sword.
I mean, I hope he gets, like, super powerful soon.
Yeah, he needs to get super powerful and, like,
'Cause,
avenge
like,
Pyrrha.
Didn't, like, Osmond say, like, his, like, aura was...
That was
like,
Pyrrha.
Oh, Pyrrha said it.
Yeah, Pyrrha says he has a lot of aura and stuff.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
Like a shit ton.
Shit ton.
Metric shit ton.
Okay, but this was just so sad because Jean is basically torturing himself in a way.
Well, he's just
By
trying to
watching.
remember.
I know. But if he keeps watching a video of her being there and it's like making him upset, then that's not doing a lot of good. It just makes me really sad. This is like the most depressing thing. Oh my god. He looks so sad. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Let's start crying again.
It would have been interesting to see how they would have made Pyrrha's model in the new software, though.
Well, it reminds you that they didn't really ever tell each other until, like, it was basically told me.
This is awful! I hate Rooster Teeth! Poor Jean. He looks so mad and sad, and, like, Ruby's just like, ugh. This is awful. My poor child. So here's concept art for Weiss's brother, who looks cute, in Burning City, and then Douche Dad, and then Sexy Ironwood.
Iron Daddy.
Iron Daddy, yes. Wow, okay. I've just decided that if we talk this much after an episode, I'm going to make our discussion a separate video.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, or else the reaction video would be like 45 minutes long. Anyway, so...
Well, now I, like, understand things and can, like, talk about it.
Yeah. So, out of 10, what would you rate this episode?
-11 for how sad it made me feel.
I was gonna go for, like, emotional impact and, like, mystery and, like, all the
Oh no,
strange
this
stuff.
isn't.
I was gonna give it like 8 or 9.
This is a 9.24.
9.24. I don't know. I really like this episode. I like every episode. Everything looks so pretty now. I can't get over it. Anyway, we need to like take an emotional break.
Yeah.
My Attack on Titan poster. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna go cry for 30
I already
minutes.
did.
No, we're gonna watch the RWBY bloopers and laugh. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye. We did it.